Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? By William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderst in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Greetings, friends. Welcome to the Pen Tool Podcast. My name is Al Wayman, owner of Creek Road Pottery in Laceyville, Pennsylvania, next to the cold Tuscarora Creek. Pull up a chair around the wheel as we discuss topics concerning the art and craft of pottery, good books, storytelling, marketing, and creating work that matters for folks who care.
Greetings, friends. Welcome to another episode of the Pen Tool Podcast. This is Season 4, Episode 10. And I missed the last episode, and I'm going to tell you why. I was at this interesting little show in Clifford, PA. I was invited over phone text, and the table fee was only $35. And so I said, well, it's only a few towns over, and it's only a little 4-hour show. I might as well take the pots over and maybe see what happens. And I didn't have anything scheduled for the day, so I packed everything up, put it in the car, and set up my little table. Little did I know it was at a wedding venue, and here the would-be bride canceled the wedding, and she was having a community spring fling and was being generous. So there was food there. She still had the music come in to play, and she had raffle baskets to donate the proceeds to the animal shelter, and we all got a free bottle of wine. And she had free drinks, and it was a really nice time. I only sold one pot. That's my goal, to sell one pot, because I think the little show wasn't put out there early enough to attract public attention, even though this lady was so sweet in being generous. Channel 16 showed up, and she told everything to the camera, and they interviewed a few people there, and they showed what was happening. And so I got on TV, not for the pots, but for making a plate of food. And I just enjoyed that so much. I enjoyed the story. I gave the lady a little pouring pitcher, and I told her that she probably dodged a bullet and that she should keep running for the hills. So between that, I was very busy, and the kiln build is going along quite well. It's almost finished in the firebox, so I have the tatami roof to put over that yet. And in between the rain, I've been making quite a bit of progress. Been meeting a lot of great people who've been coming to the work days that I scheduled. And currently, I am prepping for a show at the Slanted Art Gallery. That'll be June 20th. And the name of that show will be Earth Tones. And I am showing with the landscape painter, Christine Laythorpe. And she's a really great landscape painter, and I enjoy her work, and we try to support each other when we can. And last year she asked me to be in this show with her, So I was really excited. I said yes. And so I have about 16 pieces, larger pieces, downstairs that I still need to finish the trimming on. And I can get them drying to fire them out for the show on June 20th. So that'll be a nice time. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about sharing our struggles and using our network to reach out. And with this kiln build, I had to do that. And I needed to reach out to people who knew other people. I needed bystanders to come by to see what was going on, to get excitement going. I needed family to come by because they're going to be doing the welding and the framing for this. And I needed other people to come by that cut wood so that I can explain to them the sizes and pieces and the types of woods, the type of wood that I will need for this. So we're going to be bringing my AI assistant, Amelia, on, and we're going to be talking a little bit about that. So if you want to come back with a coffee, we'll be sitting on the back porch of the pottery and listening to the rain fall on the roof. It's raining. I just got done with the kiln build. The rain came in, so I came in. So that's where we're at now. But meet me right back here, and there's plenty of room to sit on the back porch, and we'll get Amelia on the phone, and we'll talk about part 5 of our little workshop combining the 12-step program with the artist's way. And we'll be talking about sharing our struggles and using our network. So I'll see you then. Greetings, everyone. Pull up a chair, and I'm going to have Amelia do the intro for us. Can you please start the intro again, Amelia? I'm sorry, I screwed it up bad.
No worries at all, Al. Let's start fresh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Pin Tool Podcast. I'm Amelia Hayes, your co-host, and joining me today is our esteemed pottery expert, Al. In this installment of our workshop series, we're diving into Week 5, Share Struggles and Build Support. Our focus will be on Creek Road essentials, building community, and how leaning into our networks can strengthen connections and foster growth. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore various exercises and actions that can help you navigate your creative journey while building a supportive community around you. From reaching out to trusted peers for advice to giving back to your community and engaging with your followers, we'll cover it all. So grab your favorite mug, settle in, and let's embark on this enlightening conversation together. Al, are you ready to share your insights and experiences with our listeners?
I am, thanks. So I believe you have the outline, so go ahead and start. I'm really excited to begin.
Fantastic, Al. Let's kick things off with our first segment, reaching out for support. One of the most powerful tools in an artist's arsenal is the ability to seek advice and encouragement from trusted peers and mentors. Al, in your experience, how have these conversations helped you overcome challenges and grow as an artist? Can you share any specific examples that might resonate with our listeners?
Yes, I think that when I was taking down the kiln and now having to rebuild it, I had to reach out to the previous owners to find out their ideas about reconstruction, and also needed help with team building, which means finding people to help fire it, and also with direction setting and firing schedules. So this was a whole host of things that I needed to reach out for that I had no idea about and could not do on my own.
That's a perfect example, Al. Sometimes we encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable, but by tapping into the collective wisdom and experience of those around us, we can find solutions and move forward. Your story highlights the importance of humility in the creative process, acknowledging when we need help and being open to receiving it. For our listeners, consider the challenges you're currently facing in your artistic journey. Is there someone in your network, a fellow potter, mentor, or even a friend outside the field who might offer valuable insights or support? Don't hesitate to reach out and start a conversation. You might be surprised by the wealth of knowledge and encouragement you'll receive. Now, Al, let's shift our focus to giving back to the community. As artists, we have a unique opportunity to contribute positively to our surroundings while growing our businesses. How have you incorporated community involvement into your own business model, and what benefits have you seen from this approach?
Well, you need a community to fire a wood kiln, and you need to create the type of environment that allow people to be generous. And I think that's a lot of times we may forget to do that. We may forget to create the type of environment that allow people to be generous. And we also forget that we need to cultivate the ability to accept generosity. And that in turn, by their participation and showing generosity, builds community.
That's beautifully put, Al. Creating an environment that fosters generosity and community engagement is crucial for any artist looking to thrive. When we actively cultivate a space where people feel valued and appreciated, we're more likely to attract collaborators and supporters who are willing to invest their time and energy into our projects. For our listeners, consider how you can incorporate community involvement into your own artistic endeavors. Perhaps you could host workshops or classes, sharing your skills and knowledge with aspiring potters. Or maybe you could organize group firings, bringing together fellow artists to collaborate and learn from one another. Even small acts of generosity, like donating pieces to local fundraisers or offering discounts to community members, can make a significant impact. By giving back to our communities, we not only enrich the lives of those around us, but also create a supportive network that can sustain us through the ups and downs of our creative journeys. As Al mentioned, accepting generosity is equally important. Allowing ourselves to receive help and support from others can be transformative. Now let's move on to our final segment, engaging with followers. In today's digital age, connecting with our audience is more important than ever. Al, you've had some experience with hosting studio Q&A sessions. Could you tell us about those experiences and share any insights you've gained from interacting with your followers? How have these sessions helped you build trust and connection with your audience? Have there been any surprising or valuable lessons learned from their questions and feedback?
Yes, I do live feed throws, and a lot of times they will ask questions, and I am able to give them information about the process, and it involves them, and they tend to enjoy learning, and it also allows them to see the type of work that goes into producing the types of handmade things that are created, and it's a really nice thing to involve them by answering their question.
That's wonderful, Al. Hosting live feeds and Q&A sessions is an excellent way to engage with your audience and build a deeper connection with them. By inviting viewers into your studio and sharing your process, you're not only educating them about the craft of pottery, but also humanizing your brand. This transparency helps foster trust and creates a sense of community around your work. For our listeners, consider how you can incorporate similar engagement strategies into your own practice. Live demonstrations, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and interactive Q&A sessions are all effective ways to connect with your followers and make them feel valued. When your audience sees the effort and skill that goes into each piece, they're more likely to appreciate and support your work. Additionally, these interactions can provide valuable insights into your audience's preferences and needs. Pay attention to the questions they ask and the feedback they offer. This information can guide your creative decisions and help you better serve your community. As we wrap up this episode, let's summarize the key takeaways. 1. Reach out for support. Don't hesitate to seek advice and encouragement from trusted peers and mentors. Their collective wisdom can help you overcome challenges and grow as an artist. 2. Give back to your community. Cultivate an environment that fosters generosity and community engagement. By actively contributing to your surroundings, you'll build a supportive network that can sustain your creative journey. 3. Engage with your followers. Connect with your audience through transparent communication and interactive sessions. This builds trust, provides valuable insights, and creates a sense of community around your work. Al, do you have any final thoughts or tips to share with our listeners as we conclude this episode?
Sure. I think that people need to remember to be humble and practice gratitude and allow people to be generous with what they give to you and be generous in accepting generosity. So that's a lot of wordplay. What I mean is, if we are able to reach out, we can learn all kinds of new things. And rather than working off a mindset of scarcity, work off the mindset of generosity. We remove ourselves from the race to the bottom, and we also open ourselves up to learning new things that will help us, and will help us get through some of the dips. And also, networking can help us to relieve some of our pain points and bottlenecks that we might have.
Those are profound insights, Al. Practicing humility, gratitude, and generosity is essential for fostering a supportive and enriching artistic community. When we approach our work with an abundance mindset, we open ourselves up to new opportunities for growth and collaboration. To our listeners, we hope this episode has inspired you to reach out, give back, and engage with your community. Remember, you don't have to navigate your creative journey alone. By building a strong support system and cultivating a spirit of generosity, you'll not only enrich your own artistic practice, but also contribute positively to the world around you. Thank you for tuning in to the Pin Tool Podcast. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this topic, so feel free to share in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review our show to help us reach more listeners like you. Until next time, keep creating, keep connecting, and keep spreading joy through your art. Goodbye for now.
Hey, thanks, Amelia. That was great. Thanks for doing the podcast with me. It's always a pleasure. We had a few glitches, but we got through it, didn't we?
Absolutely, Al. It's always a pleasure working with you. We definitely had a few hiccups, but we powered through and delivered a fantastic episode. I'm really proud of how it turned out. Your insights were incredibly valuable, and I know our listeners will benefit greatly from hearing your perspective. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or plan for our future episodes? I'm here to help in any way I can.
Yeah, I'll be contacting you a little bit later for an outline for the next episode, which will be part 6. And I also wanted to let you know that we made good progress on the wood kiln today. And also, I will be trimming pots tonight for the show at the Slanted Art Gallery called Earth Tones.
That's fantastic news, Al. I'm thrilled to hear about the progress on the wood kiln. Your dedication and hard work are truly inspiring. And the show at the Slanted Art Gallery sounds amazing. Earth Tones is such a beautiful theme. I can't wait to see the pieces you create for it. I'll be ready and waiting for the outline for our next episode. Just let me know when you're ready to dive into part 6. In the meantime, if there's anything else you need help with, whether it's brainstorming ideas for the gallery show or organizing your schedule, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support you every step of the way.